Hey up, Holly. Was Mr. Earl alright in the end? Alright. Usually helps if you actually unmute the TV. Oh yeah, we're the Iron Keep, aren't we? Of course we are. Memory serves, we were trying to do away with the Smelter Demon and it didn't go too well. Just make myself human again. So anyway, a big collective welcome to everybody. We're going to continue on here with Dark Souls 2, working our way through the Iron Keep. Or at least we're going to try anyway. The Smelter Demon very well might trip me up a little bit though, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll see how things go. What we'll do, I think, is we'll clear everything out first, and then we might run back and forth a little bit and see if, on the off chance, we might get ourselves a summon sign of some description. Anything will do at this point. Should be... there he is. There should be one more. Where is he? There he is. Senor Archer. Oh. You expect me. Kaz. Looking forward to seeing some Tomb Raider from you later. Although I may not be fully paying attention because I'll be back on my Ark PvP for a little bit and preparing to raid a cocky little shit from earlier who thought it was okay to go and bully a noob, and I do so love teaching a lesson to bullies. It's great fun watching them whinge afterwards when they've been taken out. Done it so many times. See, where are you? Oh. I just want to put myself a little bit further back behind the pillar so that we're not getting bombarded by arrows. Right, let's do away with the archer next. Down. Shit! Oh no! Oh, bollocks. Oh, if I hadn't rolled I would have survived that. But I panicked. Oh, bless you, Adam. Yeah, my parents don't really celebrate Father's Day and Mother's Day that much. Granted, I try to be polite about it and whatnot, and try to make some time if I can. Oh. Where did that alone light even come from that knocked me over the edge a minute ago anyway? Because I thought I cleared everything that side. Maybe I was wrong, maybe I need to be a bit more careful. for the other one to come down the stairs. There he is. I'm running really low on life gems, and I've only just noticed that. That is not good. Seems we're going to need to top up. If, come on. Did the other one come from? Because I know another one came down from behind and he was the one that shunted me over the edge. So where is he? Was that guy up there? But I don't think it was him, or at least I don't feel like it was him. Just have to be on our guard a little bit, I think. To keep me healed. I don't want to use my flasks up until I get in the boss fight itself if I can help it. So we've got that guy there. Expecting to take an arrow to the back, it was inevitable. There was no way I was getting through that without taking at least one arrow. Not with them both firing from both directions. It was one or the other. Alright, so we've got ourselves a clear path all the way to the boss gate now. The only question that remains now is whether or not I can get any help with dealing with the smelter demon, and if not, then I'm going to have to either try really hard not to die against the damn thing, or I'm going to have to bypass him until I'm stronger. But let me have a quick look and see if I can find any summon signs. Of course, this game is quite old now. Most people have completed it and moved on. Those that have stuck around are mainly PvPers. I know at one point there was a bit of a fight club on this bridge here, where people would invade one another, or they'd put their signs down to invade one another. I had the misfortune to get caught up in it a few times. But I don't know if that fight club is still going on. Unless I bypass him and go straight into the next area. and come back to him. It's the only thing I can think to do. Supposed to have Lucatil as well. I don't know why she's not popping up. Unless I've done things in the wrong order. I'm going to do away with this guy a second because he will open fire on us the minute we try to... bypass the smelter demon, which I'll show you guys how to do in a moment, just as soon as I've dealt with these guys. Okay, so, if like me you suck at fighting the smelter demon, or you're not feeling confident enough like myself, we can go up this ladder here and it will bring us out to this midsection where we can, well, once we've done away with this guy, we can go up that ladder that's up ahead there and it will take us just past the smelter demon. And if you're wondering why I dragged him forward, it's because these pillars that are at the side of the walkway here, if my sword had struck them, it would have made one hell of a bang, let's put it that way. So this door here is essentially where the bonfire would be and where we would come out into the next section. But obviously I can't open the door from that side, so we're just going to have to leave it for now. Perhaps later on we'll come back and we'll take the smelter demon. Hey up, George. Ah yes, the turtle has destroyed the walkway, as he always does. With these guys in the lava and outright kill them all. Now this door leads to the top of the tower, which actually, now that I think about it, might actually be a smart move to go and do a second, because there is I believe there's a bonfire up there at the top of the ladder, and might just serve as a bit of a halfway point for us. At least I think it's around here. Yeah, there it is. The only problem is it's a one-way system, so we are going to have to go through the whole darn thing now. But at least now we have got ourselves a little bit of a halfway point, so that we're not having to go through the entirety of the dungeon again. And I forgot about you little turds. Nice try. Yeah, where did you come from? Damn it. I wasn't expecting both of them to come at me at once. That threw me off a little bit. Yeah. Takes care of that one. I'm out of human effigy. I need to be careful now because it means my health bar is going to start shrinking each time I die. Oh, Christ. Oh, he rolled around me, and he's using the same sword as me. Too bad you don't know how to use that sword, good sir. A drunk dog. I take it that means Mr. Earl is alright then, Holly. Apart from being a little on the drugged up side. Such an annoying... Gotcha! Oh, where is it? There it is. Oh, okay, well, I mean, that's... In some ways that's good, at least it's not a broken... leg. At least it's not a worst case scenario. Oh, I hate how they roll around me like that. The last one down. Human effigy. Lovely jubbly, just what I needed to get rid of that horrible hollowing. Nothing there, just someone trolling. Problem for me is I can't remember where all the hidden doors are. I know there's one here because it's got the Black Knight sword sat inside one of the chests here. Black Knight greatsword. I don't think that sword's as powerful in this game though. Let me have a look. Yeah, no, it's, well, I don't know actually because it's not upgraded. I'd have to upgrade it and see what it's like once it's fully upgraded. But I do feel like the Black Knight sword got a bit of a nerf in this game. In Dark Souls 1, it's probably one of the strongest, if not the strongest in the game. The only other weapon that I can think of that surpasses it is the Black Knight halberd. just because I died, I ended up with everything resetting down below, didn't I? Of course I did. Now let's see if we can't rectify that. Oops. Quick. Come on, drop the platform. Thank you. Forgot about you. We'll deal with you next. Get that pea shooter of yours. Oh, what? My shield didn't stop that? Are you kidding me? Ouch. Come on, get up. I hate those turtles, they are so annoying. Okay. Just clear this guy out next. That's him dealt with. We are going to shut all this fire off as well in a short while. But I just want to open this one up first, because I can't remember whether it really opened from the other side or not. And we are going to go and get our hands on some more items in just a moment. And to get to these items, the platforms need to be the way they are right now. Let's grab this as well. Watch out for the archer. Now, that chest down there, that's got Chaos Storm in it, which is a very powerful pyromancy. But right now I don't have the means of getting to it, because you have to have certain equipment and abilities combined together in order to survive the lava long enough to actually reach it and then get out again. If I can get my hands on everything, then I might demonstrate that a little bit later. Now, sometimes you can get invaded up here as well. Although right now it looks like Senior Invader's not going to be paying us a visit today. Oh, no, I stand corrected. There he is, Oliver the Collector. Bye-bye. Enjoy your fall. Now I think also, just to put it out there, in playthrough number 2 onwards, I think it is, the chest that I just opened over there, I think turns into a mimic. But don't quote me on that, because I can't remember off the top of my head. But from what I can remember, I think it turns into a mimic. Because what they did with this game is they essentially had it where stuff was one thing in playthrough 1, and then when you got to playthrough 2, you'd go through and you think, oh yeah, I remember this chest. This is, you know, this one's not got anything bad in it, and then boom, it would catch you out because it's like they've replaced it with something else, i.e. a mimic. Or they'll add in extra enemies that didn't used to be there, and you can tell which ones are the new ones added in because they're usually glowing red like an invader. I mean, for me, this game is a love-hate relationship, because sometimes the RNG can be an absolute ass, like it was to me on my other stream the other day, where I was back at Hyde's Tower and I couldn't take the dragon out for the life of me, and it made me look like a noob. It humiliated me and it irritated the crap out of me, because I know full damn well I ain't a noob. I've completed this game God knows how many times. I've soloed most stuff, and it got under my skin a little bit. Although it didn't help that I had someone come into chat and try and troll. At least it looked like they were trying to troll. I can't be 100% certain, but it certainly looked like they were trying to troll. But I managed to just sort of ignore it and not really, rise to it too much. But it was still a bit annoying nonetheless. Ooh, Christ, that was close. Get off the bloody walkway. Don't trust that guy not to charge at me. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, just to clarify, so obviously we've just dropped down there. Just through there is where I removed the fog door, just so you guys know where we are, just to limit the confusion. Are you gonna swing at me or what? Thank you. My turn. Hoping I might catch him with that blade, because it would have one-shotted him, but no matter. Oh, yeah, I'm surprised I got belted just then. That was my fault. I misaimed. Ah! Oops. Okay, we're going to leave that item there for 2 secs. Shit. That's close. Now, on playthrough 2, there will be an NPC invader in this area at the bottom of where we've just climbed up. And he's quite a strong one. Just to put it out there. I think it's time we shut all these fire shooters off once and for all, because they're getting on my nerves a little bit. There, much better. Why not? Might as well. Do I have anything that I can... Yes, I do. That will do nicely. Okay. Time to take out, well, try to take out the Iron King. Now this fight's a bit of a pain because the arena is so bloody small. It's not the easiest arena to work with either, if I'm honest. This is our second Great Soul. No, unlock. Where's he going for next? Fire attack. Attack, so I'm going to go this side. Shit! Oh, I don't believe that. And this is what I mean by the arena being so small, it being such an unfair fight. Yeah, he is a bit. So close to beating him as well just then. He's doing really well. My NPC was doing quite well as well for a change because he didn't get knocked overboard like he normally does. The amount of times where I've seen him get quite literally just one-shotted. Eh? Why didn't that do any damage? What the hell's that about? That was interesting. I mean, you guys saw that, right? My sword went literally straight through him and did sod all. Almost as if the game didn't register that I'd swung at him. So let's see if we can't get you to move your ass over that side. Back up. Oh dear. Oh, there goes our NPC, as usual. Not helpful. No! Oh, I hate this arena. Like, it's not him. He's not the problem. It's the arena that's my problem. Oh, I've got no human effigies left. Try and see if I can rectify this. I think I've got what I need to do it. Yes, I do. What is done cannot be undone. So what I've effectively done is I have shifted this area that's linked to that bonfire to playthrough 2 effectively. So if we go back up through here, obviously you will have seen me loot all of this beforehand. And if we come down here, you'll see this chest has now restocked itself. And there we go, 5 human effigies. And you can rinse and repeat that as long as you've got bonfire aesthetics. And there is an area coming up later on as well where you can essentially infinite loop as well with a bonfire aesthetic and also grind for a load of souls, and I am going to show you that trick as well, as long as I can get hold of everything that I need to make it work. Nope, not that one, not that one. Yeah, the arena is too small. I don't know what they were thinking, I really don't. That is the only gripe I actually have with this game, is probably the size of that arena. Other than that, I think this game is a lovely challenge. Although if you're prone to gaming rage, like proper gamer rage, I do not recommend this game. For your own health and benefit. Ouch. Come on. No. The spikes. I need to sort my life gems out as well. Right. 3rd time's the charm, hopefully. Oh, come on. So what's your next move? As if that just clocked me. Got him. Ah, 3rd time was the charm. And my NPC survived as well. I'm quite impressed at that. Oh, that's 2 great souls down, 2 to go. So that portal there leads to the second DLC. I don't know if I'm going to be covering the DLCs or all of the DLCs in this playthrough, because some of the bosses are exceptionally hard, especially the ones in the second DLC, the Fume Knight and the Lone Captain. They are really strong. I might just be able to do some of the first DLC, but we'll see.
The soul, your soul, I only hope.
Right. Oops, I don't think I've got any. I don't have any shards on me right now, so we're just going to go ahead and stock up on life gems. That's the first thing I want to do.
Thank you, Kai.
Oh, I do have a petrified dragon bone. And I have 2 chunks. I might be able to do some upgrades as well then. I just need to make up a few souls. Oops. Let's have a look. Yep, we can do the great sword. Now we need another titanite chunk to go the other one. What about my bow? No, I need 2 dragon bones, so I can't do the bow right now. But the sword is now stronger, so that's something. Right, we've got 2 options now on where we can go next. We can either go down the well, although I usually leave that till last, and there is a specific reason for that, and that will be made clear. Or we can go towards Duke's Dear Freyja, which is this way, and that is where we're going to head next. This route also leads to Dranglet Castle as well, kind of.
Have you business with me? The way yonder is all blocked up, you see, by this. God of heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to pit it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now. See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real live person was turned to stone, do you? See that statue? Hey.
Well, this guy, I believe his name is Benhart, and he is going to be quite useful later on, as long as we keep talking to him and whatnot as we go along. And this lady here, I can't remember her name, but I do know she has some, I think she has some pyromancies.
I've been petrified. Give me a moment, please.
Hurry up, hurry.
I I'm fine. No. I'm fine. Really, I am. Thank you so
Rosabeth.
much for rescuing me. Oh, you're that traveler. I still haven't thanked you. Well, I'm quite a hand at pyromancy. So perhaps you could... I was attacked and turned to stone. I owe you my life. If you had not come... Oh, I feel shameful wearing these wraps. I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life. But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have
Okay,
any clothing
Kaz.
that you could spare? I'll take anything. Whatever you don't
Okay,
need.
I mean,
Anything
I'll
at
be
all
at your
will do.
stream and I should be a bit more responsive
Just
today.
put it on the
Although I'll
ground,
be doing stuff in the
And I'll change
background, I
into
will
it later.
be able to have your stream up on the TV and whatnot today. I couldn't the other weekend because I was taking Holly through a boss fight on Ark, and I needed to put all my attention into it because we had tried to get her through said fight like 6 odd times, and we really wanted to make sure we got it done because the new map drops this week coming, and we wanted to make sure we were all moving together essentially. Nobody gets left behind in my tribe, as it were. Right, let's see, what can we do here? Let's... I suppose we'll give us some stuff. I don't really have anything decent to give you. I'll just give you this stuff. That'll do it. Now this is the pyromancy in which we need to get to the Chaos Storm pyromancy. And what it does is it basically reduces fire damage. So it's definitely worth having. I suppose technically you could use both of these in conjunction with one another. I might just buy that one off her now so that I've got it.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift. After I change into this, I'm heading for Majula. I'm not sure where I might find the Lord. But perhaps Majula is my best chance.
Time to get jumped, I suppose. That's quite enough of that, thank you. Oops. Damn it. That didn't quite go the way I planned. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Hey. Okay, you're slightly more resilient than I thought you would be. Okay. Pretty sure there's nothing in any of these other rooms, it was just that one. forgot to set that back up. There we go. There is Lockstone. No, you're on Natla's Mines, if I'm not mistaken, aren't you, Kaz? Folks, just give me a sec. So I have to stretch my legs out every now and again because for some reason my knees keep going stiff from being sat still too long. I'm guessing it's something that comes with age. Or I assume it comes with age anyway. Oh. I mean, having a rare condition that generally can mess with my joints also does not help. But still, I hate this place because it's so foggy. There is loot to be had here, but we're not going to go after it just yet. And there is a reason for that, and that is because once we do the third DLC, there will be an item we can get our hands on that will make the guys that are in that area visible. Because right now, they essentially look like that guy there in front of me, that ghost figure over there. And down there in that fog area, it makes them incredibly difficult to spot. To here. I hate those cursed pots, they're annoying as hell. Actually, hate's probably too strong a word to use, I don't like using that word. Dislike, that's better, that sounds better. Okay, key, that's what I was after. Work our way up here, grab this. And then from here, I'm actually going to show you guys and girls a little bit of a sneaky trick that can be done. At least I'm going to try. There we go. Sublime bone dust. I actually do need to burn some of that stuff at the bonfire because that stuff will increase the amount in which our flasks heal us by. Crap, have I run out of fragrant branches of yore? Shit. Oh, unless it's sat in the key item section. No, it's not. Oh, well, I guess I'm not getting through there then, I guess. That's not very helpful. No matter. Now in this chest here we get the Black Knight halberd. I mean, Atlas Mines is a bit of a long-winded level when you're running back and forth a lot, and it can be a bit of a nuisance. No, this is not my first time playing through. I've completed this game quite a few times. I've even got the platinum trophy for it. Do away with this guy so he doesn't stab me in the back. Like this. Those pots are so annoying. Ooh, almost got cursed. Wow, okay. Infinite stamina and infinite speed, apparently. Enough of that, thank you very much. Okay, so that guy there you can actually summon for the boss fight, but you need a specific ring in order to communicate with him, which we don't currently have. You can get it from the cat NPC back at Medulla. I didn't grab it at the time because I was lacking in souls. I've just burnt through all of my souls doing my upgrades and my level ups and whatnot, so I figured I'd leave it for now, and it's not essential that we summon him up. Okay. I think I do have a full walkthrough for this game on my channel somewhere, so you know, if it'll help, then you know, do feel free to check it out. Pretty sure I did a full walkthrough for Dark Souls 1 as well. Dark Souls 3 I tried to do, but I was struggling with that one. I mean, I did do a playthrough on my channel, but I am looking to go back through it, and I am currently prepping for it at the moment as we, well, not necessarily as we speak, but like, you know what I mean. Granted, I am going to be, well, not, I don't know whether you class it as cheating, but basically, because I've got two PSN accounts, I've used that perk to dupe some souls to make it a bit easier for myself, so when I get to a point where I can summon myself up, I will effectively transfer a load of souls across just to level myself up a bit quicker and easier, just to make the playthrough a bit more smoother. But beyond that, everything else that I do in that playthrough will be legit. I will be showing you where everything is, roughly how to defeat everything. The only thing that's going to be different is that I'm literally just taking the edge off of myself. I suppose you could say I'm just effectively taking the grind out of it. First things first. Grab this. Oh, there you are. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? Thing belly flopped me. Right, before I do anything, is that all of them? Yes, it is. Well, looks of it. Okay, good to go with opening this now. So here we have Ornifex and fragrant branch of yore. Lovely jubbly.
I owe you some. If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode just down the way?
And yes, we certainly will, because she has got the fire arrows. And that's why I wanted to do this area first, because further down the well there's an area called the Black Gulch, and having fire arrows will be your best friend in that area, because you can set fire to a lot of stuff that will wipe stuff out nice and quickly for you, so it's definitely worth having those fire arrows. And I will obviously demonstrate and show you guys what I mean when we get down there. But first things first, we are going to finish off this area. Which Souls game is the hardest for me? Annoyingly, I think I'm going to have to say Dark Souls 3, because I've gotten through Dark Souls 1 and 2 with ease. I've got through Elden Ring with relative ease. I've got through Bloodborne with relative ease. The only other one that I struggled with a little bit was Demon Souls. But I did get there in the end with the help of a guy called Fighting Cowboy. He's really, really good. I do recommend checking out his channel if you're looking for good walkthroughs. I mean, obviously you've got my walkthroughs as well, but his go into a lot more detail than mine do. However, be warned, if you're going to follow him, he does do things in a slightly different order, and sometimes will take you into areas that you probably shouldn't be at yet. But that's because he's so badass at the game. Okay, luckily I've still got some human effigies left to deal with that problem. Yeah, it was thanks to him that I got through Demon Souls. If it weren't for him, I would have probably still been struggling, because it was his walkthrough that showed me how to cheese half the bosses. And how to get most of the trophies as well. Although I am still missing one or two. And I do keep going back to it every now and again, but I end up raging very quickly. Just some of the bits that I'm stuck on are quite difficult. It doesn't help that I'm doing it on a second playthrough, to be fair. It might be easier for me to just go back to the first playthrough and start again. Alright. So that's all of that done. Just going to wipe this out. Now, when we were down below, you might have noticed that little platform as well. If you want to get to that, there should be a hole. Oh, there it is. I didn't actually intend on falling through there, but I guess now we're here. We'll grab the chest and we'll have to go back round. I was only intending to show where it was, not to actually fall through the darn thing. But this guy here, he's one of the Covenants. You have to speak to him 3 times in 3 different areas. And then when you get to him the 3rd time round, you'll be able to go through the portal and deal with a guy, or boss, called Dark Guyver. Bit of a pain in the arse boss if you ask me. Don't think you can summon up for that one either, so you have to solo it. I may or may not give it a go later. I'll see how I feel. I have beaten her before, but yeah, it wasn't easy. Definitely wasn't easy. Right, we've got a body up there. To get to that one, we want to go this side and up this stairwell. That's interesting. Now, why aren't you up here? I seem to have missed a step or something. Crap, okay. There's Creighton, or whatever his name is supposed to be up there. The one that got locked in by paint. Why has he not appeared up there? What's going on? I missed a step. Where else does he pop up? There's only one more thing I can do. Perhaps I didn't talk to him enough back there. I'll just quickly... Oops, wrong way. I'll just go back on myself a second and just go... I'm just going to go back to a previous area a minute and just double check something. I ideally want him to move forward because there's going to be some stuff we can get and we won't be able to get to it unless he's there, because when they both arrive at the area later on, we will turn up there in time to see them going at it basically, and we have to choose who to save. Or, of course, we could just choose to kill both of them as well. That works as well. Yeah, here he is.
Pate, the man with a strange ring. Watch it, and don't you believe a word he says. I'll find the common footpad and put an end to his roguery. Pate, and don't... I'll find...
Okay, so... Yeah, there we go. Now he's moved on. So now if we go back to here, we should be able to find him at the top of that tower. Oh yeah, I've heard of that game. I've never tried it though. I'm just going to have to clear this out. Come on. Luckily this time round we won't have to clear everything out, just certain bits. He should stay behind the barrel, I think, so we can leave him where he is. Now, if we go back up here, he should be up the top of this tower now. And we'll need to exhaust his dialogue again. Yeah, there he is.
Just wait, you dirty rat. I remember you. Don't you scare me like that. I thought you were him. That bastard with the ring lives in Brightstone Cove down
That's
the way.
where we're headed.
I'm gonna find him and settle the score. Nobody insults me like that. For the good of the world and for my own honour, I won't let that bastard live another day. For the good of the world, I
We've
won't
exhausted
let...
his dialogue now, so we're good to go. And we can now forge ahead to Brightstone Cove. Why not? This boss is a bit of a pain. I mean, I have soloed her, but just because I'm not in the mood for her crap today, I'm just going to have this NPC summon come up and play distraction for me. Now, one thing we do need to do with her is we need to get her to pop up over here near this tree, because we need her to knock the tree down in order to get the item that's above it. So we're just going to hover in this corner for a moment. Ouch. Wallop her a few times to get her to go underground. I think it is possible to take her tails off as well, but it's not easy. Come on, 10 already. Finally. Okay, now we go to the tree. And we make sure we're at full health as well, because we're going to take a hit here. And of course she goes for the NPCs. Lovely. Just what I didn't want. Swing that pretty tail of yours. Don't. There we go. Finally. Job done. We continue on into the doors of the Pharaohs. Although there is one thing I want to do before I tackle this area, so I will be going back on myself just for a moment, because I need to make sure that I've moved somebody. Because we're going to need his help. Ouch. There's an elephant soldier. Right, let's just go back to, it should be quicker to get to him from this side. Just want to make sure that Ben Hart has shifted his arse. No, he hasn't.
What? Clearing the way was you doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, you know. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Ben Hart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again. I'll repay my debt to you in battle. I swear it. By my sword. The road ahead's going to be long, but I'm here to help. I swear it.
There we go. And you can generally tell when you've exhausted the dialogue because you'll get the gesture out of them. Right. And yeah, we are going to be crossing paths with him quite a bit throughout this next path. Because he'll be helping us out up in the Brightstone Cove area. And then later on he will pop up in Dranlek as well. So yeah, quite a few times that we shall cross paths. Right then, doors to the Pharaohs. This way. Now, first things first. Let's be sensible. I just diverted my attention to that dog because he's got toxic on his body. Okay, so with this one we're gonna open this side door. But we're not going to open the others just yet because, as you can see, there's another one of those big guys. So we're going to do away with him first because right now he can't get through the door, which gives us the advantage. Oh. Really? I hit an invisible wall? Honestly, so I was not expecting that. Okay, so from here... this. I can't remember what's behind these doors, if anything. There's one way to find out. Oh shit. By the looks of it, soddle. How many Pharaoh's Lockstones do I have? 2. I need to save one for upstairs, for the upstairs door, because I know there is definitely an item upstairs. Oh, that was a waste of another Pharaoh's Lockstone. But I had to open them because I couldn't remember what was behind me. I'm trying not to miss too many items. I mean, I know I missed a load back in Line of Feet, but there were reasons behind that. Going to be coming up against Gavlan's people now as well. the dwarves, as they're called. No, I'm not insulting anyone out there who has dwarfism. I'm very respectful of it, so for anyone that tries to get me on that, please kindly keep your comments to yourself. Shit, poison trap. Right, I think it was this one that I needed to use my thing. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe it wasn't that one after all. I'm out of Ferrous Lockstones now, so I guess that's that. Problem is there's so many Ferrous Lockstone switches in here, it's... Oh, I've got another one. Oh, I can try and open the other door now. So sometimes it's a pain in the butt remembering which one's which. Oh, okay, there's soddle in that one as well. Okay. Chest ahead. No, there really isn't. Okay. Now for the annoying optional boss. This thing is really irritating. I have killed it a few times, but it's still annoying nonetheless. There's just you left. So after a while, he might use a move called Regurgitate. And it is a bit of a horrible move. Best way to deal with him, stay in between his legs if you can, and under his belly. If you end up in front of him, it's not going to end well, trust me. Hence why he keeps jumping back, trying to get us out from underneath him. Luckily I powered up my sword quite a bit, so it wasn't too much of a fight. So through here we can talk to the Rat Covenant, and then obviously this will lead us back out. Dragon Charm. Okay, so I guess we follow this stairwell up to Brightstone Cove. I kind of wish I hadn't dropped down now actually, because I think I missed an item back there, but I don't think it was anything great if memory serves.
Make deal with Gavlar.
So this is where we can get an infinite supply of poison arrows now, if we want. I'm not going to go for the full 700 here, but I might just get myself a nice hefty stack. That'll be sufficient, I think. And we can also get the poison moss clump, which will remove poison. Which I've got 2 of, but I think I might just grab a couple of extras because the area that we're going to after Brightstone Cove does have a bunch of poison stuff in it, so it's definitely worth stocking up. This guy's actually really easy to deal with. You just have to dodge both of his axes and then that's pretty much it. I didn't want to run it in because I thought if I run it in, it would go off the edge and I don't know if I'd be able to get to him in time. So I thought if I shoot him I might be able to just one-shot him with the bow, but I was wrong. Okay, here we are, Bright Stone Cove. First thing I'm going to do is take this archer's head off, because if I don't, he's just going to keep shooting at me and it's going to get on my nerves. Oh, there's that one over there as well. Assuming you've spoken to Ben Hart and got him to move, you will find his summon sign here. Oh! Be wary of these guys, they parry. Because I put the bleeding back to him for a second because I was trying to get Ben up. Really, Ben? You're getting your ass handed to you by him? Come on now. Hold your head in shame. Now, this chest is a mimic, but it does house the most powerful sorcery staff in the game, in my opinion. Which is the Staff of Wisdom. Just show that one off. It is the staff that I generally tend to use later on when I've got my sorcery. There it is. Right, get out of here. You can come down from there now, Ben. You don't need to stay up there anymore. There's a good chap. Just Gonna knock this tower down for the item up there as well. There we go. Alright, I think that's the campsite dealt with. Oh, hold on, I've missed an item over here as well apparently. Okay, so from here we need to be going, where am I? Let me get my bearings. Oh yeah. I wonder if I can just cheat a little bit. Yes I can. Stops us getting flattened by the boulders. So Duke's dear Frey just decided to stay down in her pit this time, has she? And sometimes you'll find, well, I think it's second playthrough onwards, you'll find her clawed to the side of the cliff here. And you can do a little bit of damage to her before she disappears off. Just to take the edge off of the boss fight. Okay, so just a word of warning with this area. When we enter this area, there's going to be spiders, and do not underestimate them. They hit hard, very hard. The ones that are in this room generally won't attack. I don't know why. It's the ones in the next room that will. And there's going to be quite a few of them. Shit. That just happened. But that's a good clear demonstration of generally what happens. Damn it. Oh, what a pain. It's been a while since the spiders have managed to get me. Quite a while indeed. I've got to get Ben Hart back now. Really? Give over there. Okay, let's try this again. Preferably without getting ripped to pieces by the spiders. Tuber chats. apologise that I've not been to any of your streams of late. Not exactly been having a great time. I felt quite rough mentally at points, and when I come into your stream I like to super chat as well, and I haven't been able to do that because I've been struggling financially. It's just been a number of things. Wonderful. I can't even remember what was in that chest. It's also got a really weird trap built into it as well. It's one that it's the same trap every single time, and to this day I still haven't been able to figure out what the hell it's supposed to do, because it's never really affected my character or anything. So still a little bit confused to this day as to what it actually was or is. Alright then, time for the mini boss. This. Sugar, wrong button. That did not go the way I intended. I always try to go for him first because his magic is dark magic, so hexes and stuff, which will hinder us. While these guys just generally do miracle damage. Sadly, Ben Hart will not be joining us for the next fight that we're going to be doing. At least I don't think I can summon him for it. I just want to go back to the tuner a second because I think I can do a couple of upgrades. I just want to double check.
I knew you.
Yeah, as I thought. Now I've got 2 out of 3. So I need one more Titanite chunk and then I'll be able to level that up again. And I can finally do the bow again. Now I need 2 more petrified dragon bows and I'll be able to do that again. Might as well also pump some more levels in while we're at it.
Bearer seek lest. Actually, going for an hour and 45 minutes actually, thinking about it, and this is a relatively big area, a lot of stuff to collect, so I think with that then we're going to wrap it there for now, and we'll pick things up next time. which will be most likely Thursday. So thank you very much everyone for stopping by today. It's been an absolute blast as always, and I'll see you all next time. And Kaz, I will see you at your stream at 6 o'clock. Take care everyone.